Have you ever searched for your target keyword and you see more than one of your pages ranking? When this happens, your pages are essentially competing with each other. Google wants to rank your content, but it doesn't know which is the best one. So they rank more than one, which ultimately means you are competing with yourself and losing out on a higher keyword ranking and also traffic. This is called keyword cannibalization, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to spot it and fix it. So one common SEO issue is when multiple pages from the same site rank for the same keyword. So for this search term, you could see two pages that are ranking and they are from the exact same website. Now, this is a big problem if both pages have the same search intent. So these two both have a commercial intent, but in your case, you might have more than one page that are ranking that have like a navigational intent or an informational intent. So Google gets confused as to which page is best for the searcher. So they show both, but that comes with fluctuating rankings. So your rankings and traffic are not as high as they should be. So I would recommend doing a search for your target keywords and see if more than one of your pages are ranking on Google. And if they both have the same search intent, then you'll definitely want to address that. Now, there are three general ways you can fix keyword cannibalization if it's happening to your website. So if your ranking pages have the same intent and they are targeting essentially the same keyword, you'll want to merge the content together and 301 redirect the other pages into the main one. So what you want to do is choose the page that matches the query and also ranks the highest. Then what you want to do is merge unique content into that page, then 301 redirect the other URLs to your main page. And once you are done with 301 redirecting, you also want to update all internal links to the winning page. That way, you are telling Google that for your query, you have one URL that's targeting that, and that's the only URL it should rank. The other way to fix keyword cannibalization is to retarget pages by their unique intent. So do this when you want to keep both pages live. So maybe before, when you were building out your pages, maybe you didn't know that they were all targeting the same keyword. So what you want to do is update it. So assign one primary query per page by rewriting the page titles, the headers, and also the internal anchor text as well. So say, for example, you have 4 different pages that you want to keep, but these 4 pages have unique intent. So what you want to do is update these 4 pages to target specific users' intent. So maybe you might have an overview page, which might act more as like a category or subcategory page for your specific product or service. Then you can have another page that only focuses on the pricing for your product or service. And then another one that is more product specific. So that should be targeting only your product related keyword. And you have a comparison. So maybe you are comparing your product with another product. So all of these 4 pages are similar, but the search intent is clearly very different. And the third way you can fix keyword cannibalization is to use a canonical tag or set up a no index. So use this only when a page must exist, but not rank on Google. So you want the page to be live and accessible, but maybe you don't necessarily need it to rank on search engines. So you should set up a canonical when the content is near duplicate and both URLs are needed. So maybe you have 2 product pages that are essentially the same, but you only want one to rank. So then you would set up a canonical tag pointing to your main URL you want to rank for. Or you could also set up a no index when the page provides value to users but not search. So if you don't want the other pages to rank whatsoever, you can add a no index tag to that page. So it won't show up in search, but people who are navigating your website can still access it, just not search engines. So I would say there are 3 general rules you can follow. So if your pages have the same intent, you you want to merge them together and set up redirects pointing to your main page. Now, if the pages have different search intent, you want to retarget them, so update each of the pages targeting different keywords by changing the title, heading, and on-page body copy. And then the third one is it should exist but not rank, so you can set up a canonical or no index tag. Now you can manually find competing pages by searching on Google, but an easier and faster way is to use the keyword cannibalization report from Website Ranking Checker. So this is a free tool that you can use to track your keywords, and it connects to your Google Search Console. So it analyzes the data from your Google Search Console and it comes up with this cannibalization report. So this includes keywords ranking on multiple pages, competing with yourself in the search results. So for my website, I have 33 keywords cannibalized across multiple pages. And this table shows us the most cannibalized keywords. So for this first keyword, there are a total of 11 pages that are ranking for this. And those 11 pages have a total of over 22,000 impressions, and it's generated about 10 clicks. So from here, what you can do is view the exact pages that are competing with each other for this keyword. So you could see the landing page URLs listed right here, including their specific position, how many clicks they've received, impressions, and the CTR. So from here, you can decide whether or not these URLs should be targeting the same or different keywords. Say, for example, you only want one of these URLs to rank for this keyword. So you would pick the URL with the correct search intent, and also take a look at how many impressions these URLs have. So one option I have is to merge all of these pages, pull their unique content, and add it to this page. Then set up 301 redirects pointing to this main URL. That way, instead of having 11 pages ranking for this keyword, we can only have one page. And to keep yourself organized, you can add keywords as a task. So you can refer to it at a later date when you are working on your website. All of your tasks will be right here. Now, in many cases, you might come across keywords that have more than one page ranking. And for your specific business use case, that could be totally okay. And if it is okay, you can just click on ignore and that will be removed from this report. So this keyword cannibalization report just makes it extremely fast and easy to see which pages are competing with one another. And from there, you can decide what you need to do to fix that issue. I remember working on this for one of my clients last year, and their keyword rankings and traffic shot up after I merged many of the pages together. So working on fixing your keyword cannibalization issues will really help you in the long term. So I will include a link to Website Ranking Checker down below so you could use it for free. So with that said, thank you, and we will see you in the next one.